who loves conflict, just loves conflict. And it's just like, well, misery loves company. We can, if we work together. Hey, Earth Tribe. Welcome to Healing Energy on the Go. I am your Oracle Goddess Liv, and today we're going to be doing a relationship reading, a timeless read for our Earth Tribe today. Let's see what comes out. Okay, let's ask the ancestors and spirit guides for protection. Make sure we have clear and concise messages. I'm still trying to get my flow, so bear with me. Bear with me. How are y'all doing today? Morning, evening, whenever y'all might be watching. Wherever you are, drop it down in the comments where you're from. I would love to know. Okay. First, we got joy is contagious. Let it spread from you. The universe provides all you need. We have angels numbers 14, 14, 1414, and then we have 123. I usually view that as like one step at a time every time I see that. So definitely be on the lookout. That's definitely your confirmation today. 1414 and 123. A confirmation that the universe is going to provide all that you need. And that if you just have a little joy in your heart, it's contagious and it'll spread from you and it'll definitely come back to you tenfold. Okay, what else, Spirit? It says, open your heart like a flower and love will bloom. So maybe somebody has some new love on the way. Let's see. Let me clarify with a little tarot, huh? Okay, right off the bat, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Star. The Star is always one of my favorites. I just always feel like the Sun and the Stars, I've always felt like really connected to them. But let's see. So the Ten of Swords in reverse. Let's see. The Star talks about hope, healing, and soul connection. And then off the bat with the Two of Cups, I'm seeing like a partnership. So maybe there's hope of a new partnership, maybe after a, let's see, it's not a betrayal. So in reverse, it would be, like, I want to be politically correct. I have my book of knowledge and I'm going to reference it. I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and act like I remember every single little thing. I don't. I'm learning. I'm always learning. I'm a forever student. So cut it out. Look, whenever I'm just spouting them off, whenever I get real quick with it, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm just talking crap. But let's see. It speaks about a recovery, new beginnings. So maybe there's hope for new beginnings, of mutual feelings or partnership for you. So maybe maybe you have been waiting on this partnership, or feeling like it's been taking a long time for it to come around. Or maybe you've just been running into roadblock after roadblock of maybe some duds. Let's just call it what it is. A spade is spade. You learn and you grow, and yeah. Let's see what else. Forget I gotta show one. Make sure it's on camera. I'm trying to get this set up right, and it's a process. Okay, it's definitely a process. So we got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Wands. So maybe you're releasing the fear, maybe releasing some sort of fear, and some sort of power struggle and jealousy. Maybe you're releasing the fear of being perceived, of people being maybe jealous of your star power and your ability to manifest and to obtain, good things for yourself. Have good things going, knowing how to change things around, knowing how to alchemize, how to work well with others, regardless of what's happened to you. And, with all respects, with all that conflict that might have went on throughout your life, you might have a bit of, anxiety that might be turning around. You're working on it. You're moving forward, putting your best foot forward. And let's see, what else, Spirit? Maybe releasing that need for control. And this perceived bondage that you thought you had looming over your life. You're getting judgment for that. It's a judgment call. There's something good. Your Knight of Cups is coming in, and he's going to be like this, young, Prince Charming, romantic, maybe even come with an offer. Maybe some type of proposal or business offer, or some kind of partnership, or maybe even a nugget of wisdom, or you never know. But it's definitely giving romantic. It's giving romantic. Maybe your divine partner, someone who's stable, ready to, I see wings, so maybe ready to take off and fly with you. Maybe some traveling. Maybe y'all might have that in common. And someone who's, willing to put up a fight for you. Equally pour into both of your cups. Not someone who's in that betrayal energy, who might not have your best interest at heart. Someone who you can go forward with. Let's see, the Chariot. Someone who's going to take action. Or not someone who's going to take action. It's in reverse. So maybe someone who knows not to wait around, not to fuck around, gonna take take the necessary precautions to be with you, and things of that nature. Let's see. What else do the Capricorns need to hear? These are so big, they're kind of hard to... Okay. We got 2004. Maybe you guys met in 2004. Maybe you came across each other somewhere in there. Maybe this is a past person that you've already came into contact with you. And it says navigate life's twist with the map of your intuition. So maybe you're going to have to use your intuition whenever it comes to this person. I don't like to say like all past people are bad, because, you know, only you know your situation. Use your best course of judgment. But hey, maybe it's time to do it for the plot. Navigating life with your intuition, and, you know, taking your life by the horns. You know, believing that you are worthy and that the world will, you know, agree with you. Period. Period. Because you are. We're losing cards. It must be a sign. I'm gonna pick them all up. Okay. Okay. Immediately, I got 555. Okay, so maybe that's confirmation or something. We got 111 and 0. I can kind of see like down a road, maybe, like to get to your destination. Like X marks the spot. Like maybe there's 3 steps you need to take to get to your target. And then we got 49. So maybe that's like an address, maybe, or a street number. 49. No. And then on the other side it says the stars align when you trust the comedic dance. Not comedic. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just cosmic. I can't even read my own freaking handwriting. It's because I didn't use the good, like the right contrast. Look, you live and you learn. You live and you learn, okay? Success begins with a single brave act, okay? So maybe it's time for you to take that one step, okay? Towards your dream, okay? Towards what you want to do, what you're passionate about. You know what it is. Stop being so scared, you know? Just take just one small step every day. That's all it takes. Just one. Just a little bit. And then we have divine energy flows through you. All of us, we're all made of source energy. We're all made in the image of source. So it flows through you. Use it. Utilize it. Don't just freely give it away. Utilize it. Be selfish. I know people say don't be selfish, but be fucking selfish. You hear me? You hear me? Yay. What up? What's going on? Source is like, take that. Immediately I'm seeing the Justice card peeking through. What else? Ooh. Okay, so immediately I'm seeing maybe someone's getting justice for a situation that might have happened, and being patient about what's going on. The Ace of Wands talks about a new project or inspiration, an urge to create. So maybe you're being patient about maybe a project that you're putting together. You're just, all these pentacles, it just makes me, it's giving rich energy to me. Rich energy. Like maybe you're coming out of that poverty mindset and it's leading to your abundance, towards your legacy. And all you needed to do was just take a little bit of action and have a little bit of patience, and it's going to be a win-win situation. You know, you're going to get that solution, or the truth is going to come out. You're going to get that inspiration, and it's going to be a bam, instant success overnight. Like it's giving wealthy. Hold on, let me look at the, because it's giving, let's see, yellow. Let's see. Yellow is represents optimism, intellect, and enlightenment. So all this yellow is giving that you're rolling upon some enlightenment energy that's going to bring you this prosperity, all these pentacles. Like you're almost there. Like we got the 10 of Pentacles, we got the 5 of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Wands, we got the 6 of Pentacles, and then we got the Justice. So that's giving 22. Okay, so 2 plus 2, 4. So maybe someone's a life path 4. I don't know why I'm getting that. And then also, maybe this will be specific. I'm also seeing leaves, lots of greenery. And green is usually represents growth and abundance and healing. So maybe this came into play after you did your healing work. I'm hearing Lacey. Also Trinity. Deja, Jasmine. And Kiki for some reason. Now for our masculines, I'm hearing David, Aaron, Tyler, Marcus, and Caleb. Shantae and Ashanti too. One of the two. Alyssa and Amari. So maybe that has to do with the spread I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing a celebration of sort. Maybe after a long time coming. Intriguing in nature, really. And then I'm seeing a scene of hummingbirds going over a lake in the distance. Maybe someone's going on a trip. Maybe a boating trip on the lake. Does someone like fishing, maybe? Maybe does someone own a chartering boat? Or maybe someone's going on a charter trip. You know, like someone maybe going on those pontoon boats. I'm seeing that, definitely. And then, like, I'm seeing a scene of, like, people, like, tubing of some sort. Maybe on a river. Or maybe they're connected some sort of way. Interesting. What else, Spirit? Okay, apparently someone's moving away from illusions. I see that right off the bat. Maybe you're seeing things for what things truly are. The Ace of Swords, it talks about a new idea, conflict, and mental clarity. So maybe this illusion that you were walking away from, it was causing a lot of confusion because it's in reverse. A lot of confusion for you, to the point to where you thought you were seeing things. Then we got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So I don't know, maybe some older, there's two women, so maybe two older women had something to do with the illusion. Maybe a fire and water sign, because we got the cups and then we got the wands. Let's see, they're in reverse. So a Queen of Cups is usually someone who's nurturing, healing, supportive, and then the Queen of Wands is usually someone who's, confident, self-assured, even got a little spice to them, So in reverse, so maybe these are toxic, very toxic older women who maybe got you misjudged. They made a wrong judgment on maybe doing some unsavory things to throw illusions into your path and to throw you off of what you're supposed to really be doing. This might even be someone in like your close circle. Maybe this might even be a family member. I'm getting maybe a church member, or I'm not really like a religious type person, but everyone comes from different backgrounds. But definitely someone highly religious, definitely a Bible thumper. Can I say that? I mean, well, someone who stands true into, maybe the Christian faith. Let's go with that. And and people of all backgrounds, from any background, can do unsavory things. It doesn't make one religion over another. Like I don't favor any religion or whatnot, but unsavory people can be anywhere, in any clique, any religion, tribe, cult, sect, anything. They could be anywhere. So with that being said, maybe these women have definitely been lurking on you, keeping tabs on you, and maybe to try to get the upper hand on you, maybe see some kind of light in you that, some people just want to stomp it out. Any type of light, cave dweller type energy. And yeah, maybe that's kind of where that's coming from. Give me more on these women. I'll say it's definitely two. See? Maybe someone who feels kind of pompous in their own right, thinking that they're doing right. They're like, oh, well, I'm gonna only do this much, knowing, or maybe they know that they can't help you do maybe a task or do something like that, and they're just like, oh, well, I'm gonna only do the bare minimum because I know that she can be something or he could be something one day. This could be either side. But the Five of Pentacles, let's see, Six of Pentacles, my bad. Six of Pentacles talks about giving, receiving, help, generosity, and maybe that's just something that these women lack. They're just only gonna give you the breadcrumbs. So maybe just a little bit. Maybe these women are someone maybe at your job. I'm getting a job or career. Maybe these women are maybe like supervisors or somebody who is over, like, say, of a higher sector, right? These women are maybe like a supervisor or a CEO or something of the sort, right? And maybe it's like a clique type energy, right? And they see this person, right? Because there's haters at every job. And they see this person, right? Where's that? And here. And here. Anyways. But yeah, these women, they probably working together. They're like, look, if we see this star, right? Let's work together to keep her from becoming the star, right? Maybe it's somebody who loves conflict, just loves conflict. And it's just like, well, misery loves company. We can, if we work together and cause this conflict or whatever, judgment is gonna come and she won't be the star or he won't be the star anymore. Fall from grace. Boom. Type energy, right? And that's wrong, right? So Spirit, let's see. Are these someone who, okay, I didn't even get it out, but Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's resourceful, very fertile, maybe in ideas, kind of domesticated. So somebody who's attentive, very nurturing. So maybe someone who pays attention to detail. So maybe these hags, these ancient mama hags, can't stand that. They just can't stand that. They already trying to call judgment on something, and they don't even know that they're fucking with a star, right? They're trying to throw all these illusions, right? Cause conflicts and mass hysteria and shit, right? Trying to cause poverty to come over them, but they just don't know that they finna end up just like this. Chained and bounded. Because they fucking with a chosen one, right? They're fucking with a chosen one. But anyways, the universe already done told you. It's going to provide you all that you need. You ain't got to worry about these people. They are never going to prosper. They're never going to get anywhere in life. Misery loves fucking company. And you're going to move away from that. Someone else is going to come into your life, give you that stability on a horse, going to give you an offer, regardless of what these hags do. You're still going to get that offer. You're still going to get that, regardless of the fact. You're not going to be left in the cold. And the universe is going to make sure of it. Okay? Because the stars align when you trust the cosmic dance. It's just a dance you got to do with these hags. Don't worry about these hags. Okay? Yes, I call them hags. Because fuck them. That's why. Fuck them. Shoot, don't worry about it. Okay? Don't worry about spilled milk. Fuck that. You still got all these cups. Still standing. Okay? Off into business. It's water under a bridge. Okay? Don't even hold it. Don't even give it no energy. Okay? You're gonna have people seeing you, listening to you. Maybe you're younger. Mostly it's older people. I'm getting those old hags, older women. Maybe you're young, thriving, bright, and it's something that they could learn from you. They could take notes from you with this Three of Pentacles. Something they could take notes from you, but they choose to be hypocritical hags. Okay? When they could be just taking notes and y'all could work together and collaborate. Hold on, where that? When you could just collaborate, right? But no, they want nothing but conflict. I want problems. They want nothing but problems, right? Crazy. But anyways, so I'm gonna close out this reading on that. This is definitely reading longer than I thought, but very good reading. I want to leave y'all on a good note. Where is my book of optimism? There we go. All right, at random and boing. Sometimes the person you'll take a bullet for ends up being behind the gun. Sometimes the person you'll take a bullet for ends up being behind the gun. Damn. And that's true shit. That's true shit. So maybe these are women who probably even trained you, or probably, you know, put you on and all this other stuff just for them to stab you in the back, cause conflict and cause confusion and mass illusions. But anyways, I'm gonna end on this positive note. Stand firm like a mountain, unshakable by the windstorms on a blizzard night. And fuck all these hoes, okay? Please subscribe. It's totally free. So you can continue to see your readings. I'm going to be changing over this channel to completely cater to the Earth Kingdom, Earth Tribe, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus only. Just a specialty niche chart. We're just gonna see how that rides. But I'm leaning more towards that. So just bear with me through the changes, and tell me what you like, dislike, in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. If it did not, I have plenty other readings in the and on my playlist. See, I'm messing this up. Anyways, if this did not resonate with you, please check out my other videos. Maybe that resonated with you. Don't get so caught up in the signs, cross watchers. You know, you're welcome to watch or whatever. And everything might not resonate with you, but if it doesn't, let it fly. It's not even that serious. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day, morning, noon, night, whenever you watch this. And peace.